is up, everybody? This is the moment I've been waiting for. After all this time of making the other three videos about your prep guide for the new patch, I finally am able to get to the Hydralisks and Lurkers. This is going to be really fun because what they're doing is Hydralisks are going to... Okay, there we go. Hydralisks are going to already start out with an extra movement speed at 6, and if you get their upgrade, you're going to get plus 25% speed off creep, as well as plus 1 additional speed. That's just so that they can keep up with other units and stuff, so that they're not falling behind. It'll make it a lot easier, a good amount easier to defend against like ZVZ, mutas, or something like that. So here's how it's going to work. Zerg versus Zerg. You're going to have, if somebody's going Ling Bane Muta, then a really good counter to that is Lurker. You get like 7 Lurkers, they just shred through Banelings. Let me just show you real quick. They shred through Banelings, and Zerglings, that is. So if just show you here, this is 9, but I mean the facts don't remain. Like, they're just going to get destroyed. And that basically protects your Hydralisks so they can kill the mutas. And this is kind of just how you zone out and you kill them eventually. But that's one thing with Hydras. Then it'll make it easier to be able to go on the defensive, offensive, and stay on the defensive. The next thing is against Terran. Hydralisks really aren't good against... Nobody really uses them against Terran. You won't really see Lurkers against Terran or Hydralisk against Terran unless the other player's going Banshee, which actually you should go Spire instead because they're probably going Mech. And Hydralisks are not going to hold up well against Mech at all because they're such a light unit. But against Protoss, at least, this is my favorite. I actually kind of enjoy Protoss a bit because I like trying out this strategy where you get about maybe 7 Lurkers again. 7 Lurkers is around the kind of amount you want, maybe 9. We'll go with 9. And you just get a lot of Hydras. And you can also get some Roaches too, but what's going to happen is they're going to have Immortals and stuff, and that's not really good because Hydralisks aren't armored. Thank you. I tend to forget words sometimes. It's annoying. But yeah, Roaches are armored, and they'll just die to a whole bunch of Immortals if the other person has them. Keep in mind that Adepts are really good against Hydras, somewhat good against Hydras, but with the new patch, Hydras will actually be able to kite Adepts, which is going to be very fun. They're also good against Stalkers, and Lurkers will shred through anything, basically. Even like this many will just shred through a ball of Archons if they went to do that for some reason. But this is basically kind of how you want to do it. Play it out. Maybe a few more Roaches, maybe a few more Hydras. It really just depends on what their army composition is. If they have a lot of Stalkers, go Hydra Lurker. You can really go Hydra Lurker for anything in that game. You can even transition into Muta if they have like a lot of... I mean, if they have a lot of Stalkers, you might think it's like, well, why would you go Muta if they have Stalkers? Like, Stalkers are good against Mutas. What's going to happen is the Stalkers have to target the Mutas while your Lurkers are shooting at them. So they kind of have to choose, like, do I go for the Lurkers or do I go for the Mutas? Because Mutas can still do some damage. So if you got 15 Mutas, 9 Lurkers, and like 30 Hydralisks, that's still a really solid army versus like 45 Hydralisks. I mean, you kind of just have to choose. It depends on what the army composition is, but it's just kind of the standard thing. I just really like Lurkers nowadays. Like, I didn't use them for a time, for about 4 months against Protoss, and then I was wondering why I was losing, and I was like, oh, that's because I'm not going Lurker, and it ended up doing a lot better. And then you can transition into Broodlord later on, or you can go into Ultra. Either way, it's really fun. So that was just a really short demonstration on how you're really supposed to just play each army composition, how you're supposed to play all the 3 buffed units, especially with, I gave you guys Terran. I might throw in some Protoss. I'm not really good at Protoss that much. I can play it, but it's not that good. So, thanks for watching. I'm Master Dirk from YGG Gaming. Leave a like down below. See you next time.